What is up, everybody? It is your man Brian back with you. Not really for a review. I'm gonna be doing a review later today. Um, I'm just sitting here eating some lunch, and I was a little bored, so I figured I would just do a little bit of a channel update type thing. Some what's going on with me and stuff like that. I won't make it too long and bore you too bad. Let me make sure my volume's up so you guys can hear me. It seems to be. So what are you having for lunch, Brian? I'm actually sitting here eating some awesome shrimp salad. Um, so that's what I'm eating for lunch, and I got good old Pepsi. Not that I don't like Coke. That's just what we have in the house right now. So a couple things I want to talk about was, um, I'm going to be doing a review on these guys later today. I just wanted to give them a couple days to steep. Conspiracy liquids. Be doing a review on those later today. I got a new laptop, and my little camera's around here somewhere, or I'll figure out some way to do it, and set it up. And anyway, I'm going to be starting build tutorials on my channel, just for people that are just getting into building. I've had a couple people on Vaporium and a couple people out here around the area ask me how to do certain builds and stuff. So I'm going to start doing build tutorials on my channel. I'm not going to jump right into the more advanced builds, some like aliens, transformers, stuff like that. I think the first build tutorial I'm gonna do is just a basic Clapton. Then I'll do the fused, and then I'll move up into some more advanced things. Zippers, aliens, transformers, staple fused Claptons, helixes, frame stapled, stuff like that. I don't have the money right now to get all the fancy setup stuff, so it's not going to be all fancy and stuff. I'm just gonna set it up and do it and get it on the channel the best way that I can, and just show how I do stuff, just to answer some people's questions on how I do things, and show how I do things, and maybe somebody can get a tip off of how I do something and try it that way, and maybe it'll work out for them, and things like that. So I know there's plenty of build videos out there, but it's never too late to put one up and give somebody advice and give your opinion and show how you do it, and somebody could learn from your video something that they didn't learn in somebody else's. So that's why it's always good to have more than one video up. Just like when I watch a review, I don't watch just one person, I watch several. Which is always a good thing to do. I always recommend that. Don't just watch one review, because that person's opinion might vary from the next person's opinion. And what else, Brian? What else? We got the build thing. We got the conspiracy. I got some more e-liquids coming in. Make sure you watch the scoop tonight at 10 o'clock. We'll have that going on 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. What else? What else? I just had it on the tip of my tongue and now I forgot it. Oh, as like I say on all my videos, go over to Fluent, get you some Addie's yogurt. All the proceeds go to Not Blowing Smoke. Go and make sure you come over on Facebook, join Juicy Jones Facebook, Orbital Vaping Headquarters. Come over and join us on Happy Valley Vapors on Facebook. I just started my Twitter account, so if anybody wants to follow me on Twitter, it's at Vape King Brian H. It wouldn't let me do my normal name for some reason. I don't know why. It's just a Twitter thing, I guess. So, but anyway, all of my social network names are the same except for Twitter. Like I just said, is at Vape King Brian H, and my Instagram is Vape King _ Brian _ Hinkle. So those are the only two things that vary a little bit. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm getting ready to send out a big shipment. This is just some of them. This is not all of them. This is just some of my Alien Claptons to Rick over at blackcloudvapes.com. So if you want any of my Alien wire or want any coils from him, go over to blackcloudvapes.com. I'll have a link in the description so you can go over there and check that out. And what else? I think that might be it, guys. I just wanted to do a little quick video and give a little bit of update. What's going on? I said about the scoop. That's really about it, guys. Do the Fluent thing. Join CASA. Fight for your right to vape. Check the scoop out tonight at 10 Eastern Time on YouTube. What else? Oh, on Facebook, Sean Taft runs a Coils for Advocacy thing. So, for people out there that do coil builds, even basic coil builds, just Claptons, anything, you can hit him up on Facebook if you want to put some kind of money towards advocacy and you don't really have the funds to do that. You can build some coils and send to him, and he does some kind of, I'm not exactly sure how he does it, but anyway, all the proceeds go to advocacy. So if you don't have the funds to put towards advocacy and you're good at building, you can always spin up some coils and send that and get involved in advocacy that way, because we definitely really need to help out the people that are on the front lines fighting for us to keep vaping around, because this vaping, man, this is saved lives. My journey from vaping went to, oh man, when did I start vaping? I started vaping 2 years ago, and my friend Will was vaping. He had a Sigeli 150, not the TC, just the Sigeli 150. And what did he have? The Haze Dripper. And I thought it was the coolest thing when he would take a pull and blow these big, humongous clouds. And I was still smoking cigarettes at the time. I was smoking Maverick Menthol 100s is what I smoked. And my uncle had recently started vaping, and he had, what did he have? He had a Coolfire 4 Plus. No, I'm sorry, not a Coolfire 4 Plus. I'm sorry. He had a Coolfire. I don't know where the Coolfire 4 Plus. I'm sitting here with my YouTube up, and I just happened to glance up and saw the Coolfire 4 Plus. But anyway, he had a Coolfire, the pen style, and I tried his a couple times, and I really liked it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this vaping stuff a try. So got a little starter pen, picked up the starter pen, and it really wasn't doing it for me at first. I was on 24 Nick, and it was satisfying my cravings, but it wasn't, it just wasn't satisfying me enough. There wasn't enough vapor production. It just wasn't enough. So I upgraded to an email mega, the Kanger email mega, and that kind of got a little better. The coil was a little bit stronger, so that kind of got a little bit better. But then I wanted to get into sub-ohming, and I bought a Kanger sub tank, the KBox Mini kit, and never looked back. I wasn't smoking when I was on the email mega. I just wanted something stronger. So I found sub-ohming with the KBox Mini, and that was all she wrote. I never had another. I'm not gonna say I didn't have a craving for a cigarette, because that would be false. But I didn't have the want to smoke. I wanted to vape, because from not smoking when I was using the email mega, just being around cigarettes, just they stunk so bad. And so the further I got into not smoking, the more it stinks. I can't stand to be around cigarettes now. They give me headaches, and it's just they just smell disgusting. So anyway, and then I used the pre-made coils for the sub tank. They were, the 0.5 ones, they were awesome. But then I looked in the bottom of the box and saw the RBA base, and that's where my building thing started, my building career, I guess you could call it. That's where I started building and learning Ohm's Law and learning about batteries. And then I bought my first tube mod, not maybe about a month after, and started learning about mechs and everything like that. And that's just where everything has started. And I haven't smoked a cigarette since I bought the Kanger Email Mega. I've let's see, how many people have I switched over to vaping? My father-in-law switched over to vaping. My grandmother, my mother, my sister, her boyfriend, my cousin, I'm slowly getting into it. My other cousin. Who else? My neighbor across the street, I got him into it. There's been probably about 8 or 9 people that I've converted over to vaping that used to smoke cigarettes, and that's a good feeling. My father-in-law called me the other day, and he went to the vape shop because he wanted to get something, and I told him about vaping and everything, and instead of him calling me up when I was telling him about vaping and how great it was and everything, and I had let him try my KBox Mini a couple times, and instead of him grabbing a KBox Mini starter kit, he went in and the guy at the vape shop sold him an Evic VT with a small TCT tank with straight nickel coils, and didn't teach him anything about temperature control. And I went over his house one time, and he like, Brian, why am I not getting flavor? Why am I not getting clouds? Why is this thing not working right? And I figured it out, and I was like, thank God, you're not hurt in any kind of way, because you're not supposed to vape nickel at all in temperature. I mean, in power mode. So always remember that. And what I did was, I he didn't like the Evic VT setup, and I really liked the Evic VT. And I had the black and white KBox Mini, and I had a red and black KBox Mini, and my mech mod. And no, I didn't have the IPV at that time. And so I traded him my white KBox Mini because he liked the cloud production and the flavor that he got off of it. So I traded him that, and I took the Evic VT since I knew what temperature control was and how to work it and everything like that. And he was still smoking cigarettes when he got the Evic, because he wasn't getting enough. He wasn't satisfying himself. He wasn't satisfying his cravings or anything. So he was still smoking, he didn't smoke cigarettes, he smoked like the little shorty cigars, which are even worse because you're not supposed to inhale cigars at all. But anyway, when I traded in my KBox Mini, he called me about 3 days after we traded, and he said, "Brian, thank you so much for trading with me. I love this thing. I haven't smoked well, he calls them cigarettes, but they're the little cigars. I haven't smoked a cigarette since we traded." And that felt so awesome because I know how good it feels after you completely switch to vaping and your lungs, you can breathe better, you can smell, you can taste, you can walk a little while without getting out of breath in a matter of 3 steps. And you smell better, you look better, you don't have the little nicotine stains on the tips of your fingers, your breath don't smell like shit um all day long. You don't walk past somebody and all you smell is you smell like a pack of cigarettes. It's awesome. I'm totally into vaping. I'm totally for it. I love it, and definitely fight for your right to vape if you're as passionate as it about it as I am. Sorry, guys. So I'm not gonna sit here and rant any longer, guys. I know you're probably getting bored with me. But anyway, I just wanted to do a quick little video. Conspiracy Liquids is coming up later tonight. I'm going to be starting build tutorials on the channel later this week. And once I get up to 100 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway to you guys. So once we get it up there, we'll start doing some giveaways on the channel. Build tutorials, sign up for CASA, fight for your right to vape. Go to Fluent Vapors, get some Addie's yogurt. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys, alright? Build safe and vape on.